time. Hi dear judges, my name is Julia and I'm from Ukraine and I'm happy to serve the exceptional drink for you today. I've been working as a bartender for 10 years and I found two crucial values that I want to tell you about today. They still make me passionate about my job. But first, let's start from the doppio for my cold drink that will be served at the first one. I will use 20 grams of coffee in and 40 grams of coffee out. This recipe creates notes of red berries in my coffee and reveals sweetness as well. Okay, my coffee was roasted 8 days ago. And also, I chose coffee from Colombia, San Agustin, Huila region. The altitude is 1.7 meters above the sea. And also, my coffee was anaerobically fermented for 60 hours, and then there were used some innovative method from Colombia that's called thermal shock. It means that cherries were heated for 10 minutes with 50 degrees water and then sharply cooled. This approach creates notes of rhubarb, strawberry, and blackcurrant in my coffee. Okay. So, also, I will chill my doppio with hypochiller. And while my espresso will be chilling, I will brew coffee for my second hot drink. Okay, now it's coffee for my filtered coffee. I'll be brewing. I'll be brewing coffee by immersive method that reveals sweetness of my coffee and various notes as well. The total extraction will be 3 minutes. I use the next recipe, 25 grams of coffee in and 250 ml of hot water, 94 degrees. Here we are. While my coffee is brewing, let's prepare together cordial from osmanthus flowers. For that, I will use 100 ml of hot water, 94 degrees as well. Three grams of malic acid, 3 grams of osmanthus, that's also can give apricot note in synergy with my coffee, and 100 ml of rich syrup that's made in ratio 2:1 water with sugar, sugar with water, 200 grams of sugar. You can find also all the recipes inside my menu in front of you. Now I can proceed to making my cold drink that's called Synergia. Synergia translates from Ukrainian like synergy, and this is the crucial values I want to talk about, how it's important to interact between three powerful departments, between bartender, chief, and barista as well. So, I will use some familiar ingredients in new way. This is pleasant premium tequila, Terietska de Plata Reposada, infused with grilled oatmeal, 30 ml per 2 portion. The next ingredient will be homemade banana syrup from overripe bananas that we can find in the kitchen, 25 ml per 2 portion. This ingredient will add tropical notes and create great mouth-filling and silky texture of my cocktail. And also 20 ml of red vermouth that highlights berries in my coffee. Also, I prepared recently some Milky Way, but by mixing milk with malic acid solution, 30 ml per 2 portion, for sourness and balancing my cocktail. And also, it gives a pleasant aftertaste of yogurt or strawberry yogurt into my cocktail. Next, let's stir it on the ice cube. I chose ice cube not accidentally because it's a great way to reduce temperature about 7 degrees and still have a pleasant mouth filling and hide some aggressive notes of tequila because it's kind of spirit actually. But this tequila was rested in white barrels. That means we will have caramel notes in the cocktail. This is sour style cocktail. It could be a great aperitif because of simplicity and availability of ingredients that could be served in restaurants for breakfast, in coffee shops, and in cocktail bars as well. I will garnish my cocktail with zero waste chips I prepare from the waste after the infusions of tequila and banana syrup as well. The temperature of my cocktail is 6 degrees. This is the great temperature for keep silky medium texture. Okay, I kindly invite you to experience my Synergia cocktail and I start prepare for the next course. Can I kindly ask volunteers to clean the table after these cocktails, please? Are the judges ready? Okay, my next cocktail called Hostinist, that translates from Ukrainian like hospitality, and this is the second insight I want to show. How important is about spark between guest and between bartender, and I would like to give more than just delicious drink. I would like to give you emotion and something very important, that our culture doesn't exist between this connection between guest and bartender. So as a base, 30 ml Terietska de Plata Reposada for 2 cocktails infused with boiled rice. It makes velvety texture in my cocktail. Then 20 ml of Dechoya Japanese liquor that will make apricot note in my cocktail, and 20 ml of bergamot liquor that highlights citrus in my coffee. Citrus notes. Here we are. The temperature of my cocktail is 43 degrees. It makes very pleasant mouth-feeling and fruity notes of my coffee as well. Highlights. This is amazing drink that could be served in different ways in places that values wow effect for our guests. This is the nice digestive because of sweetness, and you can find notes of apricot, orange, and cardamom in aftertaste. Thank you. Time.
Give it up for the competitor representing.